Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play of Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. It's time for Mr. Tumnus to try to get Cleopatra's pizza. So, got another dungeon we gotta go through. It's a little short dungeon, but we get to try out our new dagger. It has the same strength as the axe, but it goes a little bit further, so that'll help, because there's quite a few times when that distance will be good for taking on enemies like these scorpions, because they fire back at us, unlike the boars from the last cave, Yum Yum's cave. And these guys fire back at us, so try to stay away from them when we can. Luckily their projectiles aren't full screen, because that would be a problem. But just keep on heading up. So these porcupines, if you're on the same axis as them, they'll turn into spiky balls, and you won't be able to hurt them while they're in their ball form. So you just have to wait until they hit a wall, and then they'll revert back to their porcupine form. So we can take them out. So got these little look like Cyclops men. So common enemy in this game is big guys who take up a lot of room. Luckily these guys are easy, and they just try to stab you. Eventually later we'll get some enemies similar to that will actually fire projectiles, sort of like the those in Chapter 6 in Star Tropics 1. Those clay dolls that ran around. So we got these invisible enemies on the floor. It's like Ultima 3, the floor is attacking us. We're gonna take them out so that way we can get some medicine up here in a secret passage. And then once we get out, just try to avoid them. You can see them slightly, but just throw your dagger, and that usually will hit them. So we got more the porcupines and the invisible floor enemies. So, where's that Exodus? The spawn of, the computer spawn of Mundane and Minax. Mundane being the villain in Ultima 1, and Minax being the villain in Ultima 2, with the villainess. So, I'll eventually get around to the Ultima games. I need a hero for Ultimas 1 and 2. Ultima 3, I'm going to play with 4 of my old princesses. My first 4, Princess Twilight, Princess Luna, Princess Celestia, and then Willy, which was the first rat my friend got. So those will be the 4 female rats. And I have their classes already chosen, based on kind of a little bit about their personalities. So, and it fits too, because it'll be the PC version of Ultima 3, but the 4 classes my characters end up as are the 4 classes that are female in the NES version of the game. So, alright, well, let's get to the boss here. We can use our slingshot here. It gets a little bit further range than the dagger, so I'm going to try to stay as far away from this guy as possible as our range will allow us to. So he summons a bunch of mook, little scorpions there, that just basically get in the way, and they can also shoot projectiles, but their main thing is getting in the way of your shots, and your ability to avoid the giant scorpion shots. So it's a good thing we picked up that medicine earlier. Like I said, the boss in this game tend to be a little bit harder, but the game, I guess, knows that, because they compensate by giving you a lot of medicines. So, alright, so that's the first of 3 dungeons, basically, in this chapter. Woohoo, we've crossed the border. Yeah, looks like there's a camel over there on the side. Uh-oh. Good luck, Mr. Tumnus. Let's talk with this guy. Hey, buddy, where you headed? Yeah, tell the story. Gotta get pizza. Pizza, that's the hot cheesy pie from Rome, right? Try rent a camel for a smooth ride. If you say no and you try to walk over there, it's just one of those things where you can't get anywhere. So basically, you're gonna have to tell this guy that yes, we want the camel, And then we can jump on the camel and Mr. Tumnus can take a ride. Yeah, we get a little silly, exaggerated scene here where they're just like, you ride and ride and ride and ride and ride and ride. And I think we get the point that Mr. Tumnus is taking a very long trip to try to get some pizza. Look, someone's coming. Oh, it's a character on Koopa Troopa from Mario, which is also another series made by Nintendo. So, like Zelda Link's Awakening, they're borrowing from Mario. Hey, you know the way to the Nile? I got a special delivery. Better be extra pepperoni. That's what Cleopatra wanted. A large pizza with extra pepperoni for our best customer. Alright. Well, looks like that's the pizza we want. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Thanks a lot, pal. And we get the pizza. And thankfully, the camel is a little bit quicker than the turtle. A desert turtle. And pizza's still warm. Even though it's over 3 days old. Remember, she's been waiting for that pizza for 3 days, so. And some of the folks changed their dialogue. Ah, the pizza, good for you. Let's see what the guard up here has to say. Will he let us back in that cave? Nope! He'll just tell us, you know, hey, congrats on getting the pizza. Alright, well, let's take the pizza to Cleopatra. But I just want to show you what happens if you didn't trade for the dagger. So we can always trade the dagger back to Jack of all trades here. And we get our axe back. So just in case if you did forget to, you know, do this trade or whatever, say you're playing ahead of me, or Cleopatra will end up giving you the dagger. So you can't miss out on the dagger. Which is good, because that's going to be a weapon for a long time. So, sort of like how the yo-yo was the weapon for a long, long time. Yeah, there'll be 3 upgrades to the kind of the thrown weapon. You get the axe, then you have the dagger, and then eventually you'll get a katana. You've returned and you have the pizza. Quick, give it to me before it cools. And it says Mr. Tumnus hands her the pizza, but actually he handed it to one of her servants, who in turn handed it to her. You know, Cleopatra is kind of hungry, because she's going to devour this entire pie, and we're going to learn that the pizza maker is a combination of Little Caesars and Pizza Hut. We got Caesar's Hut. There we go. I wonder if she's going to get a coupon. I'm so happy. Come closer, Mr. Tumnus. She is a knockout. Let me take you to the block, okay? Alright. Does that mean that we're not going to have to, you're going to take us directly to the block? You're not going to force us to go through a dungeon? Nope. She's just going to take us across the river. To the south, you'll find a great pyramid. The block is rumored to be within its walls. Bravely face the dangers of the pyramid and you'll reach the block. I will trade you for my bronze dagger. Yep, so she'll give you the dagger if you don't get it from Mr. Jack. So yeah, all Cleopatra did was take us across the river, across the Nile. Oh man, well, I guess, you know, Mr. Tumnus can't swim, so I guess he had to do what he had to do. So, but let's go into the pyramid. Alright, what's going to be inside the pyramid other than the block? Well, we got some hearts. Step on this tile here, we get some hearts. And the good thing is, if we leave the pyramid, we can come back in here and get those hearts again. There's some, like, electrical field there. Can't get through it. Yeah, we're going to have to find some way to break down that field. So we can go back in the pyramid and get those hearts again, but we can get some hearts later on, so you need something special to cross the pyramid's barrier. I came from the north, some strange magic's going on up there. Strange magic. Well, maybe that strange magic will help us get through the pyramid. So, here we go, let's go into the pyramid, grab the hearts. But like I said, we're gonna get some hearts later on. There's gonna be a heart container in the next kind of mini dungeon. It's mainly in like an overworld type dungeon, but there are some mini dungeons within it, so we're just gonna head north to find out where this magic is going on. Just keep heading north. Hey, there's some guy there. Maybe he knows something going on. There's a mad magician in the field beyond the reeds to the north. I was up there. He was driving me bananas. Uh-oh. Yeah, for some reason, my capture card is going crazy, so I apologize for that. But basically, we end up in this little scenario, this little mini dungeon. What's in the mini dungeon? Find out in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye.